Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. I'm here in my Candy Kingdom, and we're finishing up the sugar mill in this particular video. Last video, we finished up building this. Where is it? There's this big windmill, which is going to grind up all the sugar, and it's going to help us create sugar cubes in here. I've already, since the last video, I've taken the time to just quickly throw down a floor here. This is just spruce wood. This kind of looks like chocolate. I also have a couple of small openings on the side here, which will, and a slightly larger opening there. Well, I'll fix that later. And I've added this shaft, which is the meant to mimic the shaft that would be coming down from the top of the windmill that would normally be spinning around and grinding wheels and so forth. But obviously, that's not going to be moving during this video or ever. So I've installed this mine shaft. Too much Minecraft. Installed this shaft here. The machine is going to be right here in the middle. In one side, there's going to be a water stream flowing in, and it's going to, as soon as it comes in, it's going to drop down onto a pressure plate. That's going to activate some redstone. That's going to this piston, the sticky piston, is going to be going up and down to crush everything, or make it looks like we're crushing everything. And we're going to basically at that point, it's going to set up a dispenser to shoot out the sugar cubes out this direction at another waterway. So to get started, we're going to have to knock out some of this floor that I worked so hard on for at least 20 seconds. It probably took me to do that. I'm actually going to, before I destroy this block, I'm going to make this is the back of the machine. This is going to be 4 blocks high, and there's going to be absolutely nothing on the other side of this wall except for a couple of torches hit my head there. I might need a band-aid. And so this is going to be kind of dead space for this project. I don't know if I'll ever use that in the future, but we just want to come down just far enough to touch this shaft here. And I'm going to dig this out too. And one more level here, and I think I need to go under here. We're going to go down one more level. I think I need space, just a little bit more space to get this job done, if I recall correctly. I've worked all this out. I swear I've worked out all this redstone, so if I hesitate at all, bear with me. I just need to think of how I did this. Looks like I'm arbitrarily knocking out blocks, but this will all make sense in just a bit. So what we're going to do is take a sticky piston, which I don't even have on me. Where is it? Okay. We'll just put that there. I'm going to put it upside down, so I have to get right underneath of it to do that. And we're going to activate redstone down here, and it's going to come up vertically. We need it to come up vertically as most compact way we can. And the best way to do that is to, let's get some blocks here. I'm going to put a block right here below, just kind of catty corner to this one. And if I put a redstone torch on there, you'll see this piston activates. And if I put another block below it, you'll see that if I put another torch here, that cancels that one out, and this one remains lit. And I'm going to do it one more time. See if I can line this up right. Where is it? Here? Is that right? Oh no, it would have to be here. Yes. There. We actually want this extended, which I'll explain why in just a bit. And we're going to throw this is actually a diamond block. It looks like a big sugar cube, but this is a diamond. I figured that would be, the ultimate grinding tool. And I'm actually going to throw a piece of glowstone underneath of it to grind against. Although that is very fragile, it will help illuminate the little window that we're going to build, so you can actually watch this machine go up and down, and which is kind of part of the fun of it. So we want that to be the default position, which we already have. I have a feeling I dug this down a little too deep. Yeah, I'm going to just grab some grass block here and keep that handy since I don't need a piston anymore. Alright, so this, let me work this out here. the pressure plate is going to be there. Yes, it's going to be there. And I'm going to, let me show you this part first. I'm actually going to create a looping system here, which is really handy to use in a lot of different applications. I use it in several things in Stampy's world that I've built. My Stampy world. I did not build anything in Stampy's lovely world. But this is a really compact way to make a looping system that you can shut on and off. And that is to put a block here, put a redstone torch here, and I'm going to take some repeaters, and not here obviously, but right here. I'm going to have them go in this direction, put two this direction, and two back this direction, and then connect them with some redstone, and you'll watch, you see it's actually running a loop right now of power, which we actually don't want it to do by default. We want it to be silent and not working anyway, so we have to reverse it and do one more time a reversal of power, which is accomplished by, whoops, oh, I'm gonna have to do this, I think. Feeding redstone right into there. Oops, let's get out of here. Did I do that right? Yes. So this redstone lamp is just going to be lit all the time anyway. When something drops on here, you see that activates the looping mechanism, which will in just a second feed that. And in 5 minutes that will disappear and it will automatically shut off the looping. Let's see here. I just need a block here, and then I can just extend the redstone up here, and I think that should, there we go. You can hear it working, and the piston is going up and down. So I've picked up that piece, so that's why it stopped. So that's it. That's the redstone. That's going to work. That's the only piece of real redstone we need. The rest of this we're going to just cover up very carefully so I don't accidentally break something, and don't get any water down there. That would be really, really bad. This is where the water is going to come in. I want the water land here, so I'm going to have this be an empty spot, but I don't want the water to actually go down there. I want the water to stop. And the only way to do that is to put a sign right in the side of the wall, and that will keep this empty, and the water will just simply stop, and the sugarcane will proceed through the water and will whoop, drop right down there and start activating all this stuff up here. So let's put a sign, which I don't have handy, I'm sorry to say, right here, since I don't need any more redstone. And then just a blank sign, just like that. We get the job done. And I'm just going to put this bottom of the front of the machine on. And actually can put this here. Okay. And this here. I'm just going to kind of fill this in with spruce. And oh, actually, we're gonna leave a little window here just to kind of watch the operation. I think that's kind of part of the fun of it. And we're actually gonna add some stoves in here too to kind of give it the impression of a boiler system happening. Okay, let's just leave them open. And in fact, let's put a little glowstone up here, add a little illumination to the water area. This will be the chopping area, which will be illuminated by that. And this will be some stoves we're going to put in there just to kind of for visual. They obviously have no function. Oh, the most important thing is to put a dispenser in here for the sugar cubes to actually come out of. Now I got to kind of angle this right so it installs correctly, which I'm not doing. Oh, you know what? This will be easier to do it from the other side. No, I can do it. I can do it. I swear I can do this. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. No, I can't do it. All right. I'm going in. There. So the beauty of this design is that as this flashes to make this go up and down, it actually is going to also activate this. So it's kind of doing two jobs at the same time, which is great. Whenever you can get redstone to do more than one thing that you need to get done, it keeps it the most compact as possible, and that's really where things start really looking neat and looking like, how did you do that in such a small space? Because it takes up a lot of space to get anything done with redstone. Okay, so we can, I can fill this in because this is just going to be our little window, and actually I'm going to put a little safety gate here. We have safety first here at the factory, and I guess I am going to close this off. Okay. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. Need a couple of stoves. So need 4 furnaces. They're not a stove; it's a furnace. And I'm just going to throw these in here and here. Okay, and let's start putting some water in here, making sure this works. And I shouldn't have gotten rid of all that stuff. Give me this spruce back, and give me the snow. I'm going to need a little snow to build the outside part here. Let's go out here. Oh, it's nighttime. It's a quick sleep, sorry. Just so I don't have to work in the dark. And as you can see, I actually threw some torches around the outside of this structure just to light it up a bit, make it nice. So the water is going to go in here. So I'm just going to quickly build a little kind of an inlet here, just nothing fancy. So the water is going to go in here. It's going to flow that way now. And can't really see a lot of it here, but it's going to flow in here and then drop down, or the object is going to drop down, and that gets thrown in there, and then it should shoot out. Oh, you know what? It's not going to shoot out a thing because I don't have any sugar in there. Let's just throw a few in there just to kind of have a good tester go. All right, that's plenty. And let's grab some sugar cane, which is candy canes, and let's test this out. All right, let's throw one of them in there, and it's going to travel down, and you're going to hear a click, and the machine's going to start. Here it is. Oh, and there it goes. Automatically started. There's no switches to throw. It's all automated, and that will go on until that little piece of sugar cane dissolves, which is in like 3 or 4 minutes, I think the game does. So that will go on and on and on. And if we see, I don't know if you can see this way, I'll have to break this block. But over here, it's shooting out the sugar cane, which, if I put a little river of water here, will help it all come out. And it's a mess right now here, but we can neaten this up here, make this a little more sensible looking. In fact, let's hide that a little bit to make it a little more feel like it's really happening. And then the sugar cubes just kind of come out on this end, and whoever needs to take them to the factory can just stand here, and they don't even have to go inside. Oh, hey, I can fix that one here. Now, unfortunately, that noise is going to go on for about 3 or 4 more minutes until that thing dissolves. But that's the works of it. I'm going to put another furnace back in here. And in fact, I'd like to get some charcoal and light them on fire so you can see the full effect. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. Let's just get 4 of those, and let's grab some spruce. Where is it? Birch! There's spruce. That is 4 of those. Okay, so we're going to put this in there, and that in there. Let's light it up. And let's do the same for these. Quickly get through this. And one more. Here and there. There! Now this is basically it. This is basically it. There's some few aesthetics I think we're gonna do. Sugar cane comes in here, drops down there, activates this, grinds. It's all, you know, ooh, it's boiling in there, and yay, it comes out on this side. It's all magical Minecrafty sugar cane, and we can use this to, I don't know, maybe I'm going to build a factory, candy factory. I'm not sure. That this can all be taken to and, you know, build all this this stuff that we're going to do. I might even make this water stream just kind of go down even more, and maybe it'll take the sugar cane right to the factory. Maybe we can build the factory over here or something like that. Oh, it's all up in the air. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, and let's just throw quickly. We'll come to the end of our video, but I can throw in a few aesthetics. You can do what you want to make this look just a little bit more interesting. We can get some more spruce planks, maybe some half slabs, stairs. Go back and grab some more snow, which is, by the way, this is all made of snow, and I picked that just because it kind of just looks like sugar in itself. I want to put some stairs here, so that anybody walking up and who needs to put some sugar cane in can easily get up there and put it in there. In fact, we can put a little roof on this in case it's a stormy day. Let's see here. I want to do a block there, and maybe throw some more stairs around here. Whoa, out of control, buddy. Put that block here, stairs around here, and I hate that. And maybe I'll throw a half slab up here just to kind of get a little. Oh, you know, let's throw some fences holding it up. With Minecraft, there's no real gravity for the most part. But it always gives it a little better aesthetic and kind of give it the look of needing to be supported. Look at that. This is a little space. You can just reach up here, throw your little sugar in there, and wander over here, or whoever it is that has to pick it up can do it over here. In fact, we can maybe we'll throw some, I don't know, maybe down here like this or something, and throw a half slab up here. You can do whatever you want if you're building one of these. Something like that maybe. In fact, I probably want to throw some more. There we go, some wood down there. Spruce. Okay, it's working. It's looking pretty good. I may throw a couple more details into this. I don't know, but I'll show you if that happens. That's our working windmill / sugar mill. It's working, and it's going to feed our kingdom until the end of time. I'm going to put a sugarcane field somewhere back there, and just to kind of complement this to make it all make sense. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. The next video, I am not entirely sure what I'm going to build. Feel free to leave a comment if you have some suggestions. I've already received a comment to put a castle, which I'm definitely intending to put over that way. But if you can think of anything candy or fun or, I don't know, anything at all. I'm going to put a Stampy's Hot Buns in here if you know what that is from Stampy's Lovely World. I think that definitely would fit in to this world. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.